Hello, ZmanTheVegan here today at Stevens Lake Park. I'm going to tell you a story when I almost died by a horse while I pick up trash. Here we go. Right, someone's having popsicles and smoking black and milds around here. Pick up your trash, people. Come on. When I was about 10, 12 years old, we got a horse. Pretty sure his name was Fresco. I forgot his name. It was so traumatizing. I just blocked his name out of my memory. Or I just forgot his name. One of the two. Anyway, he was a big black horse. Not that the horse's race matters. Okay, don't be taking shots at me. Anyway, he was young. And he was pretty aggressive for some reason. Maybe the previous owners were like addicted to him or something. I don't know. But yeah, so we got this horse, and there were multiple occasions where Fresco would basically, if anybody got into his corral, he'd charge you very aggressively. There was a couple times my old best friend Luke and I were like walking back where the corral area was at, and then just for fun we'd go into his area and have him chase us, and then we'd run as fast as we could and hop the fence just in time as soon as he'd catch up to us. Very risky, very foolish, but we were kids, just kind of chasing danger. But yeah, so I had two cousins that would come over and visit every now and then, and I'd always try to impress them by climbing trees or saying that I found a ghost, or silly kid stuff that's impressive to kids. And there was one time when, for whatever reason, I thought I would impress them by playing tag with Fresco. So I don't know what compelled me, but I was running around in his corral, and for some reason this time Fresco was running away from me, and I was getting rushed from it. Now, who's drinking a drink in the middle of nowhere and just leaving their cup here? Who does that? What's wrong with you people? Anyway, so I was getting a rush from chasing Fresco because he was running away from me. I'm this tiny little kid and this big horse is scared of me. I'm like, wow, he actually wants to play tag. So I'd run after him, he'd run away, he'd run after me, and then I'd run away, but he'd stop and turn around. And yeah, so one of those times, whenever I was running away, I turned around to start chasing him again, and Fresco didn't run away this time. This time he kicked me so hard that I flew at least 5 feet back midair, landed on my side, and in those 5 seconds, it felt like 15 minutes. Time slowed down, and then I really thought about what I was doing, and I'm like, what am I doing out here? This is not worth it. And then I couldn't stand up, and my two cousins actually ran out there and saved me. They brought me down the hill, because the barn's on a hill, onto the hammock, and yeah, my insides felt like they were squirming around, like there was a bunch of snakes inside of me, just having a snake dance party or something. I don't know what was going on in there, but it felt weird. And eventually they moved me inside to the couch, and I'm still squirming around oh my God, there's snakes in me. Someone get these snakes out. And yeah, my parents are freaking out. They called an ambulance, but actually a helicopter showed up, and I got to ride in a helicopter. That was cool. So if you ever want to ride in a helicopter, just get kicked by a horse and have parents that can afford it. No, but anyway, so I ride in a helicopter, make it to the hospital. It was horrible, disturbing memories of puking and them shoving tubes in all my holes, and I don't know if anybody's ever had the wonderful hospital experience like that. But I stayed in the hospital for a week, and I managed to not die. It was a miracle. I think I had a little bit of internal bleeding, but it worked out, and here I am. Now I no longer play tag with horses. And yeah, that is the story of when I almost died by getting kicked by a horse. So let's see. I ain't got much trash picked up. There's just a bunch of little tiny pieces around here. Someone else is picking up trash. I don't know who it is. Or just people don't throw away much trash in this park. So good for you people. I need to find dirtier parks. If anybody in Columbia, Missouri knows where there's a bunch of trash that needs to be picked up, just comment, let me know. And yeah, I'll show up, pick up trash, and tell you guys a story. All right. Let's save the freaking planet, people. Woo!